Good afternoon, welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you're doing well wherever watching me from around the world. Please subscribe, share and like this video. So today I want to talk about issues that are affecting today's generation. These young people, most of the Gen Zs. Sometimes you are a young man there, you don't have a job, or a woman, you don't have a job, you feel as if you don't have any hope, no ambition. Maybe you have a skill, maybe you have a graduate, you have papers, but there's no job. I've met many young men who just sit around, they don't have anything. Like the other day, they wanted some, I think 3,000 jobs to take people to the Arab world to be cleaners, sweepers, I don't know, taxi drivers. Those jobs that people outside there, those manual jobs where people are paid well. And over nearly 30,000 people showed up for jobs for 3,000 people. Over 2 days, over 30,000 people showed up. So that means there's a big issue of unemployment in this country. That's why I'm saying never give up. So if a young man or woman watching me, I want to tell you a story. The story is about Amos. It happened a long time ago. I was told by someone. So Amos, the mother of Amos was a young girl called Belinda. That time she was 17. She met this man. They had an affair. You know, this you have discourse. In the rural areas, you meet a man, you fall in love. So when she became pregnant, the man, as usual, she bolted. He ran away. So now Belinda had to give birth to this young boy called Amos. But the good news is she had her parents. They started looking after Amos. Well, now Belinda started to hustle. This word hustling did not start the other day. It just started a long time. So hustling meant that she started working as a barmaid, the mother to Belinda, the mother to Amos, started working as a barmaid. You know, time now she started entering into prostitution. And that time there was this disease called HIV/AIDS. There were no drugs to contain it, to mitigate it. So now she gets AIDS, HIV, falls sick, and then after 2 years she dies. So she leaves Amos with her parents, who continue taking care of Amos until he reaches 7 years. Unfortunately, the old people, they die naturally. They fall sick and die as usual when you grow old. So now Amos is left with his uncles, 2 men. So Belinda had 2 brothers, 2 younger brothers. So when they take over Amos, they start doing what? They start punishing the young boy, harassing him, mistreating. In fact, the word is mistreatment. They start mistreating Amos very badly. They don't give him food. They don't give him education. He stays at home to look after the younger children, his cousins. So in this, Amos, I think, reaches 7 years, he runs away, goes to the streets. That's when he joins a bad gang. And then the gang starts doing bad things. So one day he's caught. He was almost mob justice. You know, in Kenya, they have these things called mob justice. They almost kill him, but a good Samaritan saves him. And then he takes the young man. Now that's in Bungoma County. Takes him to Kisumu County. So he was a man, a businessman. So he takes him in, and with his wife, they don't have children. So Amos starts having a normal life. And after 6 years, they stay for 6 years. Unfortunately, when Amos turns 13, this couple are traveling on a journey because they are business people. They have an accident. You know, here in Kenya, the buses travel by the grace of God. It has a bad accident, they died. So now, that's when Amos faces it hard. The people who remain now, the relatives of this couple who are hosting Amos, before they died, they chase away Amos because they want to inherit the wealth of this couple. They had some good houses, land. They chase Amos away. So Amos again on the streets. But now, this time now he joins a hardcore group because he has turned 16. I think now he's 30. He was 13. Around 13, 14, joins a bad group. So they steal, they do things, they just steal, Time they progress into selling drugs. I don't know, it's marijuana. So one day he's caught. He's about to face heavy punishment. Here marijuana is illegal. So he's 17, is about to get into jail. But now they come this bishop who just likes Amos because Amos was very fluent in Kiswahili. His guardians who died taken him to a school where he was very good in Kiswahili. So the bishop likes his fluency. And it happens that this bishop has a woman bishop has a what? Has a children's home. So he takes Amos in. So imagine this time Amos is 17. He goes back to school, grade 8. That time used to have the 844. They changed. So he has to go to grade 8. He finishes, goes and then finishes high school. He's still living in this children's home by the bishop, with the bishop. And then now, when he's in high school, he learns what? Basketball. He becomes so good that even he's winning the competition for that high school. So when he finishes, he gets a job. These corporates, banks, takes him, gives him scholarship for college. But at the same time, he plays for that bank. So he's playing for them, and their financing is a college education. So he goes to university to, I think this course, to study psychology. So he's studying psychology. So fast forward 20 years of recent, Amos has his own home with two beautiful daughters, a beautiful wife, and so on. So the reason I'm telling you about this story is that Amos had the hand of God in his life. Even you, maybe you are going through difficult times, no job, they have said, no money, no assets. There are people in this country who have degrees, even 4. But because they don't have Godfather, they're jobless. Maybe they're still living with their relatives. They own nothing, they have no land. Well, there are people who are even below them who just have 1 degree or a school dropout, have wealth, which maybe they have acquired 9 out of 10 through corruption, through bad deeds. But the problem is that's what I'm saying, never give up. These people who acquire wealth quickly through bad means, they usually lose it, even lose their lives. So I've heard stories of young men in this wash. They get shot dead, murdered. That's what I'm saying. Never give up. Just like Amos, your fortune will come one day. They always say, fortune knocks once on every man's door or woman. You see now, you want to commit suicide. Like I've heard stories in the newspapers, young men committing suicide, joining bad company, like the Amos was in a gang, was almost lynched and saved by that woman. Or that man, he was jailed because of selling marijuana. The bishop came through. But that cannot be. You enter into bad company, you enter into bad habits, you destroy your life. Alcoholism. We've had many young men and women into alcoholism. Just go move around in West Street now, especially in Nairobi town. I have seen the code where people play pool. This pool game, do you have a stick and you're hitting balls into a hole? I've never understood the logic of that game. Although I used to love pool when it came to Kenya in the early 2000s. So you go there, they do betting, they enter into drugs, smoking. You see, this world, how the world goes. If ukijituma, and in other words, you go out there, you get something. Do networking. Go to church. You see, when you go to church, you network. And this is what these young men have never known. Someone is jobless, just lives in the home from morning to evening. Go to church, you don't know who can meet. Go to a football game, you don't know who can meet. Because your destiny can be outside there. And to that neighbor you don't greet because you feel jealous because this neighbor now, me, I'm in my 30s, I own nothing, still living with the relatives, and yet my neighbor who's in his 20s has already bought land, has built a nice house, he has a good wife, a small child. So you have this, people have jealousy. And let me tell you, if you want to fail in this world, be jealous. Clap for others. When your time comes, they'll clap for you. And that's the way it has been, and it will always be. When you clap for others, you encourage positive energy, and you succeed. When you network, you meet someone who can open doors for you. When you go to church, If you go to church, you pray, you get positive energy. Sometimes you can just go to church during the week, just sit there in the ground, sitting there, just think about your life, strategize, get out of that oval of a house. I've been in that situation whereby you, young man, you feel as if you have lost everything. I went to college, I have this skill, but I'm not getting anything. My classmates who are less skilled than me, who are not performing well, are not doing what I need to do, are getting big money. You don't know that person driving that Prado, or is it the like Range Rover? You don't know what they do at night, what they have to give up to get that money. They're doing things that will destroy them, that even cast them for life. If someone is is doing bad things, crazy things, people are doing crazy things to get money, and I know it. I know some of my friends, they are rich, they have money, but to get that money, to get where they are, they've been doing crazy things. They have been involving themselves in what can we say, into crazy things, into illegal things, selling drugs, doing, I don't know, devil worship, money laundering. You've heard stories. There was this story of a young man who was just shot. He had entered into these groups. He thought that he was going to rise. They just shot him, and the case died. Or that couple, a Kenyan lady and a Nigerian boyfriend, they were called somewhere, murdered, killed. And people say they don't want to come out and say that these people were into bad business that got them killed. There's another couple that were killed in Eastland, a young man and a woman. I'm sure they were into these wash things. They were given money to go and do certain things. You know, they create money, they print fake money, they give you, go and exchange for real money. Like you can go to a hardware shop and you buy things, isn't it? You go and buy things wholesale. Because it's fake money. The other guy doesn't know this is fake because as a wholesale person just wants the money and sells to you. So they go around various wholesales to get using fake money, then they get those goods. They go to a real shop where the people they get criminal guns on, then they sell those things, they get now the legit money. So that wholesale can be in a good estate, middle class estate where they know people earn money, they're working. So that's how the money, they change the money. Or better still, they go to an M-Pesa to withdraw money or to deposit fake money. Then they go and withdraw money, let's say in a place where they know they'll get the real original money. So that's what I'm saying, never give up. Never enter into bad habits, crime, I've told you, drug abuse, alcoholism, uh, money laundering, wash business. There's no shortcut to riches. You earn your money the hard way. You start from zero. You can be at 40 years, you are zero. You are at 50, you are zero. And then something happens. By the time you clock 60, you're already a millionaire. So don't rush. If someone is like me who's in my 40s telling you that I'm aiming for better days, how about you as a young boy, okay, young woman or young man? You still have time. So never give up. Look at your skills and talent that can earn you money on social media, through do networking to get a job. Try to solve people's problems in your estate. When you solve people's problem, it's your one way of riches. Because people have a problem, or there's always an issue that people need solved. Try and solve. They have seen our Kenyan young men, they know people are stressed, so they're putting good content on social media, good content, not those X-rated nonsense on TikTok. They get subscribers, subscribers contribute, they earn money, they acquire assets, land, cars, cattle, you name it, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying, never give up. So this is the Professor Mahima show. Hope I want to pray for you that you who's watching me, that you have a long life, become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children, grandchildren, all your dreams become reality, that job reality, that first car reality, that first piece of land reality, that business venture reality, that passport to travel outside the country reality, that good man or woman into your life so that you can start a family and grow, get children reality, big grants to do research reality, and expansion of your dreams reality. I pray for myself to get good money, build a technological university that can create a product that can be used in Kenya, Africa, and worldwide, create jobs for the young Gen Zs and twin future entrepreneurs, and earn big money for myself and the Kenyan government. That's my prayer. Amen. And also, if you have liked what I've said on our channel, support us through the mobile M-Pesa down there, +254 769 729 327. I repeat again, mobile M-Pesa, +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, Gwaheri ya kuonana, Gwaheri.